Fisherman captures what no one was supposed to see. Fire fishing. Another century-old fishing method is using fire as bait to lure the fish and catch it in Taiwan. Since the fire is the main component here, the fishing takes place in the nighttime when fishermen embark on the journey to catch as many fishes as possible. Once they are at the sea, the person lights the stick on fire, with acetylene gas, generated by adding water to calcium carbide. Suddenly, a school of sardines jumps out of the water since they are attracted by the light, and the fishermen grab the opportunity and scoop the marine creature into the net. Reportedly, the earliest documentation of using this technique dates back to when the land was once ruled by the Japanese. The practice is believed to have originated from the Basi people, an aboriginal group who lived in the area for centuries. Unfortunately, the tradition is slowly losing its importance since the number of scaled sardines has reduced and plus they have become less popular and cheaper, forcing the fishermen to leave the industry. Sleeping sperm whales. In 2008, a team of scientists stumbled upon something amazing. They saw a group of sperm whales sleeping vertically close to the water's surface. It was concluded that the mammals were so engrossed in their sleep schedule, which is also called drift diving, that they didn't even respond to a passing boat. The researchers also observed that the whales spent 7% of their day napping in a short bursts of 10 to 15 minutes. This unique phenomenon was again captured by a photographer named Franco Bonfi, who was free diving without a breathing apparatus in the Caribbean Sea. He is known for his underwater photography and has won several accolades for the same. The man also explained how difficult it is to click photos of whales since they are difficult to illuminate with strobe lights, which underwater photographers frequently use in dark ocean depths. Maldivian style of catching tuna. This ancient and centuries-old method of catching tuna is said to be both environmentally and socially sustainable. This technique helps the fishermen and the people living on the island to live a life within the limits of nature. The method is called Poland line fishing, where the fishermen stand at the back of a boat and cast their rods and barbless hooks into the water. They also throw a tiny bait fish on the surface to lure the tuna. Once the fish gets caught into the trap and bites the rod, the fishermen swing the pole overhead and the fish crash on the deck behind them. They keep doing this for hours, catching one tuna at a time. Apparently, this technique helps to eliminate any unwanted fish species. When you cast a net, it indiscriminately scoops up everything, regardless of the species or size, says Abdallah. Pole and line fishing catches fish one by one. Sea lion robs. Two men were posing proudly with two big fish which they had caught, unaware that someone was hungry too. Suddenly, a sea lion sneakily comes near the boat and within a blink of an eye, grabs the tail of the fish and pulls it down into the ocean. Since the incident happened in a flash, the man holding his catch couldn't do anything. In fact, the person was so stunned that he needed a few seconds to realize what just happened. Everybody began to smile and laugh. However, the other man even teased the poor guy for letting a mere sea lion take away his big catch. The video was uploaded and the viewers were astonished at the lightning speed of the sea lion. One commenter even noticed a pelican sitting near the boat and wrote, "The pelican is so casual about the fish theft. I bet he was in on it," since the bird looked completely unfazed by the fish stealing. Eagle steals food. Bald eagles do hold a reputation for stealing food from other birds or humans if they see an opportunity. There have been many instances where the flying friend has been captured taking another man's catch. One such episode happened with Nicholas and his friends who went on a fishing trip. While the group was waiting for a fish to get trapped, they noticed that a bald eagle was flying above them. So one of the pals took out his camera and began to shoot. They caught their first fish and left it on the perch to attract the eagle. Then suddenly, the bird swooped down and flew away with the food. The video was posted, which garnered a lot of comments. The same thing happened with the father-son duo, who were just trying to bond, but then a bald eagle came down and took away their catch. Giant squid. The tourist who found the lifeless giant squid on the shore called it a once-in-a-lifetime sighting since they are mainly found in the deep sea. Known to be the second largest mollusk, next to the colossal squid, the one found on the beach was approximately 13 feet long. However, the exact length of the squid could not be estimated because most of its tentacles were incomplete or buried beneath the sand. It looked like the tentacles had been chewed back by some other sea creatures, such as small sharks or fish, Donaldson said. While I don't know for sure, I imagine it had been floating out there for a period of time and had washed up. Giant squids are thought to be the inspiration behind the mythical creature kraken, and are found more than 2,950 feet, 900 m, below the surface. New Zealand's Department of Conservation was informed about this marine creature and probably they would take it away for study and research.